everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I got this half and half stitch braids and crochet. Stay tuned. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this part here up because I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to crochet already. If you don't, leave a comment below in the video comments and I will go ahead and make a video for you on how to crochet here. There's several different braiding patterns you can use also. You don't have to use the beehive method, which is the one that I used in this video. There's several different braiding patterns you can use. So if you want a video on crocheting, let me know. So you can use pretty much any edge control you like, but preferably I like the Shining Gem in the orange jar or the Shining Gem in the purple jar. Those two for me do not leave a white residue, and it still gets it really nice and slick, and it holds it down really well. So for me, the two edge controls there, those are perfect. Going into this style, I did ask my client what kind of baby hairs she prefers. Some like the way more dramatic baby hairs and some like the less. So I left out a good amount of baby hair for her because she wanted the more dramatic baby hairs. As you can see, I'm separating the amount of baby hairs that she's going to have from the braid itself. And you want to do that so that there's less tension on the edges and it's not connected into the braid. You want to go ahead and pre-part your stitch braids first. You don't have to do it the whole way down. I find that if I do like two or three pre-parts in the beginning, then the rest of the stitch braid comes out really well. So for the secret for stitch braids, you want to, at least the first stitch of hair, you want to braid it at least 3 times before you start braiding the next stitch. So I believe I braided this at least 3 times first, and then I kept going down. Now you also want to be mindful about when you add the hair, when you add the extra weave. So in the very beginning, as you can see, I did not add any hair. I didn't add hair until about the 5th or 6th stitch down. And for some people, they added at the way in, but she wanted a little bit of fullness to this braid. So I did add it on the 5th or 6th stitch braid going down. You don't want to add a whole bunch of hair either, just like a little bit of hair to make the braid more full. And so that's what you see me doing here. Okay, and I believe I added about maybe 4 pieces, 4 or 5 pieces. You're gonna see the thickness of this braid. You don't want any really skinny braids unless requested by the client, but for this style and this look, you want them to be nice and full. I think stitch braids are probably my favorite braid to do at this time. Like, even when someone requests regular braids, I end up doing a stitch braid. And they end up loving it anyway, but if they request cornrows or feed-ins for some reason, they always end up stitch anyway because I'm just so used to doing this style and it looks so nice and neat when it's finished, so why not? Hopefully you have already subscribed by this time. If you have not, I think this is a good time to subscribe, put on your notification bells. I am going to do my best. I don't want to make any promises because when I make promises, for some reason it just don't happen, but I'm going to do my best to make one video a week. I love editing and I love doing my hair and makeup videos. I do hair and makeup, y'all. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. But I'm going to do my best to put out one video a week. Okay? Stay tuned. And y'all also let me know what you want to see on my channel. Are there certain hairstyles you would like me to show you? Are there certain makeup looks you would like me to show you? Please leave a comment down below what you think about this video and also what you want to see coming up from my channel. Also, ladies, with this style, make sure you're taking your time. I'm doing this part right here in real time. I haven't slowed it down. I haven't fast forwarded it at all. So this is real time. I'm a pretty fast braider anyway, but with these styles, I do like to kind of slow down a little bit and make sure I get the stitching right and just take my time. So if you want this style to come out looking nice, just take your time. Slow it down. You know, make sure you got your parting correctly, make sure you got your braids correctly, and just take your time on your styles. The best work comes out when you take your time. Anytime I ever rush any style, or if I'm in a rush or my client is in a rush and I have to rush, it never comes out properly or exactly how I want it. It never comes out how I want it. So just take your time, ladies. And oh my God, do you see how these braids are laid and slayed? Do you see these braids? Yes. Okay. Yes and yes. And of course, I have to come in with the Nairobi foam, which is my favorite thing to end with. And also my Design Essential Spritz finishing spray. And then of course the Got to Be Glued spray, ladies. Don't forget that last spray, because that is definitely going to make sure it is held in place for a long time for your clients, and it's good for natural hair as well. Oh my God, I love the way these braids look. I'm finishing off with some mousse, some curly mousse from Figaro, and I am going to blow dry the setting mousse off of there. And the moment you have all been waiting for, let's go ahead and do these baby edges. I believe I am still using the Shine and Jam for her baby edges. I didn't show you, but I did flat iron her baby edges out first, and her edges are actually really long. So I know some stylists actually cut the baby hairs to make it the length that they needed for the style, but I really don't like doing that unless the client requests it, and I won't request it either, because for me, at the end of the day, this is still the hair on your head. You know, your edges are really important, and you don't really want to go in and cut your edges off. But if you want your edges cut and you want to request that, I will have no problem doing that. But for this style, I am not going to do that. I am going to just form the baby hairs how I want to form them. If they long, I'm going to twirl them right on into the hair or on the forehead. Twirl them in a circle. There's so many different ways you can do these baby edges without actually having to cut the client's edges. But to each his own. And yes, honey, she is done. She is ready to pay and she is ready to go. And that hair is looking really nice. Her braids are laid and slayed and nice and neat. I think I did my thing. Actually, I know I did my thing on these braids. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure you leave a nice comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. Turn on that notifications bell. And wait on my next video. I got you. Thanks for watching.